In life, almost everyone dreams of becoming someone extraordinary, of achieving something truly great. We scroll through YouTube, binge motivational videos, feel a rush of energy, and tell ourselves, this time it's different. I'm going to change everything. But weeks or months later, most people are right back where they started. Why does this happen again and again? Because motivation alone is never enough. It's like a spark that lights up the night sky for a few seconds and then fades. True, lasting change only comes when you replace fleeting motivation with unbreakable discipline. If this truth hasn't fully sunk in yet, stay with this story until the end. It might just be the turning point you've been waiting for. In a quiet, dusty, small town lived a young man named Ethan. He was 22, full of big dreams, but trapped in a cycle of procrastination. He wanted to become a successful software engineer, build his own apps, travel the world, and make his struggling family proud. Every evening after dinner, he would sit on his bed with his phone, watching hour-long motivational speeches, people talking about grit, mindset, visualization, and unlocking your potential. He'd feel electrified. He'd make grand plans in his journal. From tomorrow, I'll wake up at 5 a.m., study coding for 6 hours, exercise for an hour, read books, meditate, no excuses. The excitement felt so real that he could almost taste success. But tomorrow always looked different. The alarm rang at 5 a.m. and Ethan would hit snooze, telling himself, just 5 more minutes. I was up late watching videos. By the time he woke up properly, it was 9 a.m. He'd feel guilty, promise to start right after breakfast, then get distracted by social media, friends calling, or simply the comfort of his blanket. 2 or 3 days of effort, then back to old habits, scrolling endlessly, sleeping late, eating junk, and making excuses like, I'm too tired today, I'll start properly next Monday, or I need more inspiration first. The repeated failures made him angry at himself. He felt stuck, worthless, and increasingly hopeless. One afternoon, while sitting alone on a park bench, he ran into his old school friend Ben. Ben looked completely transformed, calm, focused, fit, and radiating quiet confidence. He was now working remotely as a graphic designer and had recently launched his own small freelance business. Ethan couldn't hide his envy. Ben, how do you do it? Ethan asked, almost desperately. You wake up early, stick to your schedule, keep improving. How do you stay so motivated every single day? Ben gave a small knowing smile. I don't stay motivated, Ethan. I don't even try to. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like the weather. What keeps me going is discipline. It's boring, it's not glamorous, but it works. Ethan frowned. But everyone says motivation is the fuel for success. Without it, how can you keep pushing? Ben shook his head gently. Come with me tomorrow morning at 5:30 to the riverside. I want to show you something that changed my life. Don't be late. The next day, still half asleep but curious, Ethan met Ben by the riverbank just as the sky was turning from black to soft purple. An old fisherman sat on a weathered rock, his weathered face calm, his strong hands skillfully preparing his net. He had been coming to the same spot for over 40 years. Ben greeted him respectfully. Grandpa, this is my friend Ethan. He's struggling to understand why motivation isn't enough. Could you share the lesson you once gave me? The old fisherman looked at Ethan with kind, piercing eyes and nodded slowly. Sit down, young man. Look at this river. Every single day without fail I come here at this exact hour. Rain pours, wind howls, winter bites my bones, summer burns my skin. I still come, I cast my net, I wait, I pull it in. Some days the net is heavy with fish, some days it has only a few, and some days it comes up empty, but I never miss a day. Do you know why I never stop? Ethan thought for a second. Because you love fishing? It gives you joy? The old man chuckled softly, a deep, warm sound. No, my child. Love is nice, but it fades on hard days. I come because this is my responsibility. My wife, my grandchildren, they depend on what I bring home. If I only came when I felt motivated or only on sunny days, my family would starve. I don't wait for feelings. I trust in discipline. Discipline shows up even when motivation has long abandoned you. Ethan listened, feeling the words sink in. The fisherman continued, motivation is like lightning, it flashes bright and strong, but disappears in seconds. Discipline is like this small fire I keep burning in my stove at home. It doesn't roar, it doesn't dazzle, but it burns steadily day after day, keeping the warmth alive no matter the storm outside. Then he pointed to a tall bamboo tree standing proudly near the riverbank, its green leaves rustling gently. Have you ever heard the story of the Chinese bamboo tree? Ethan shook his head. The fisherman's voice grew deeper. A farmer once planted a tiny bamboo seed in his field. He watered it every morning, gave it sunlight, protected it from pests, and added fertilizer. Year 1 nothing, no sprout, no sign of life? His neighbors laughed, called him foolish. Year 2, still nothing. Year 3 nothing, year 4 nothing. People said, give up, you're wasting your time and water. But the farmer never stopped. He kept watering, kept caring, kept believing. Then, in the 5th year, something incredible happened. In just 6 short weeks, that bamboo shot up nearly 90 feet tall, almost 30 meters. It grew so fast people thought it was magic. But do you know the secret, Ethan? Ethan's eyes widened. The roots. The fisherman nodded proudly. Exactly. For 4 long years, while nothing appeared above the ground, the tree was building an enormous, powerful root system underground. Deep, wide, unbreakable roots that could support the explosive growth later. If the farmer had quit in year 3 or 4, he would never have seen the miracle. Discipline is exactly like that. You pour effort in day after day, and for a long time it feels like nothing is happening. People around you may laugh or doubt, but underneath, your skills, your character, your habits, your strength, they are growing stronger. Then one day, when the time is right, the results explode into view. Ethan sat in silence for a long moment, staring at the river and the bamboo. Something heavy inside him shifted. He had spent years chasing quick highs from videos and speeches, wanting overnight success, getting frustrated when results didn't come fast. Now he saw it clearly. He had been planting seeds but digging them up every few days to check if they were growing. From that morning onward, Ethan decided to stop waiting for motivation. He started small but non-negotiable. He set his alarm for 5:30 a.m., no snooze allowed. Even if he felt exhausted, he got up, drank water, and studied coding for 1 focused hour before breakfast. On lazy evenings, he forced himself to exercise for 30 minutes. When distractions called, he reminded himself of the fisherman's words, "Discipline shows up when motivation leaves." The first weeks were brutal. His mind screamed for comfort. Old habits fought back hard. But he kept going one day at a time. Slowly, the routine became easier. He started finishing online courses, building small projects, sharing them online. Rejections came, but he no longer crumbled. He kept learning, kept coding, kept showing up. Months passed, years followed, Ethan's skills deepened. He landed his first freelance job, then a full-time remote position at a growing tech company. He saved money, helped his family renovate their home, traveled to places he once only dreamed of. The town began to see him differently, not as the dreamer who talked big, but as the quiet, reliable man who delivered. Whenever someone asked, "Ethan, what's your secret? How did you change so much?" he would smile softly and reply, "Motivation is a visitor, it comes and goes. Discipline is a companion, it stays. Success isn't about one huge heroic moment. It's about doing the small, right things every single day, even when no one is watching, even when you don't feel like it. Plant your seeds. Water them daily. Build your roots in silence. One day, when you least expect it, you'll rise higher than you ever imagined." So, my friend, stop waiting for the perfect mood, the perfect plan, the perfect motivation. Start today. Choose one small habit. Commit to it no matter what. Let discipline do the heavy lifting. Your future self is counting on you.